I'm here with my colleagues. My name is Tipiwa Nyumba, and we're in second year in Africa University. So we're going to ask my fellow colleagues who are doing international relations to introduce themselves first before we get into the focus group discussion, starting from my top right.
My name is Shana Sunu.
I'm Spencer Nyamdid.
I'm Joyce Muhammad.
My name is Imran. I'm Ausha Diamond.
Austin Twan.
I'm Farasha Kasu.
I'm Etishna.
Lisa Nyashagonye.
Alright, I'm sure you've met my colleagues who I'll be discussing with. So our topic today is going to be covering relationships, all types of relationships, what causes relationships, the problems that are faced in relationships, etc., etc. So my first question that I'm going to pose to you guys is, what is a relationship? What is your idea of a relationship?
Okay, I think a relationship is a way in which two or more people are connected.
Anyone else?
I think a relationship is a connection between, like what it said, two or more people in all aspects, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, in every.
So basically,
Yeah. I think a relationship is looking at two people have a consent on what they are going to do and what they are to further their interest in together.
so basically what has been covered is the issue of consent and being connected, two people being connected. So we're going to move on to the types of relationships that are available. Can you please have the types of relationships?
So we have we call it a situationship, whereby people agree that they are just sleeping together. Just that, just a matter of just sleeping together in that. That's a situationship.
That also is fine. When someone invests into a relationship, uses money for that and stuff, I think that can also lead to me getting into a relationship with a blesser, so I can cover up the money I used. Probably I would have used money for rent, money for school things, money for school stuff. So I also have to look for a blesser who would give me money so I can replace the money I used.
That's probably cheating, right?
I think things happen.
So what is this for your own?
That is cheating, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But is cheating justified in this case?
No,
It's not just
But like there are cases I've heard of girls who have blessers and a boyfriend, and her and her boyfriend actually like eat the blesser's money together. Stop. Haven't you guys heard about
Yes, that's why I asked that is cheating justified in this situation. That maybe I have a girlfriend, right? And then the girlfriend, you know, she doesn't have adequate money to take care of me. So she ends up getting the blessing. Right? So my question is it still cheating or I just give it another
it's not like
It depends on what you're agreeing for. I think it's not cheating because she's trying to
Meet the
meet
standards.
the standards. She's trying to satisfy you.
Yeah.
But in a way, it's not.
It's not proper, but then the relationship is something supposed to be.
we are not sure, but the thing is,
So while this focus group discussion is still heated, we're going to take a very short break. Please stay tuned. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Dumela ma-Afrika a matle.
Magadini Mose,
Olá a todos.
bonjour,
Na gaisuwa.
goeiedag,
Salibonani lonke.
Mulibwanji.
Hello.
We are
Welcome back to our focus group discussion. Thank you for staying with us, guys. So one of the heated topics we were on was about the blesser and the blessee type of relationship. what is it, what causes it, the effects of it. So can someone briefly describe or explain what a blesser or what a blesser-blessee relationship is? Who's the blesser, who's the blessee? Austin?
A blesser is an older man who is dating a younger girl who is most likely to be the same age as his daughter.
Okay.
Just to add, the person will be able to satisfy the basic needs of the lessee.
Adding on to what Felicia said, obviously the blesser will have multiple girlfriends that should be given gifts and all that.
Yeah, in most cases, the blesser will be rich, or we can say the blesser will be a winner.
I would want to think to be like a transactional form of sex thing, whereby the rich man will test the young woman with money in exchange of gifts and expensive stuff. I to think the blesser and the blessee relationship is more of a form of a transactional sex, whereby the old rich man will entice the young woman with gifts and some other expensive things in exchange of sex.
I just wanted to add on to what she said. It's a beneficial type of relationship. He's getting sex from me, he's giving me money, so it's a win-win situation. He benefits, I benefit.
So I'm sure you now have like a good understanding of what a blesser and a blessee relationship is. So the next question I'm going to throw to you guys is, what are the effects that come out of a blesser or a blessee relationship? Like, is it good for the girl? Is it good for the guy? Are there trauma issues? Like, what effects do we get from this?
Yeah, I think there are like constraints that comes with this type of relationship, whereby there might be a shortening of a lifespan for the blessee, as there are health risks involved with this kind of situation, whereby the blesser can be entitled to many sexual partners, and thereby that having an impact to the blessee, whereby they can get HIV or other STIs.
With this issue of nurses and blessee, when especially university students can neglect their studies, because he might call me like I want to see you today now, and then I'll have to cancel my lectures so I can go and see you. Then I also have an effect of mental health problems, mainly because you are being manipulated by the blesser, he's controlling you, etc.
So basically it's all about power dynamics, right?
Okay, so in most cases, those blessers, I think they'll be married. So, mostly us as girls, right? Let me say I'm the one who has a blesser, right? Most probably I'll be receiving calls from the wife threatening me and whatnot. So this might even lead me to committing suicide again.
I think there's also a situation whereby I'm in a blessed relationship just for fun, not because I'm not financially stable. Like, for example, we could use the issue, the one that's been happening. I don't think she got into that relationship because of financial problems or any problem that she's having. I think she got into the relationship because of fun. Since she was more devoted, but then she continued with the relationship. So some of the effects from this is humiliation. She was humiliated, the pictures were posted, and these were not pictures.
Okay, there's unwanted pregnancy or unplanned marriage.
I also think
they'll be involved with old men and they become their second or fifth wives somewhere there.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's a good thing.
For the sake of temporary happiness for the blessee, the blesser is going to bless the blessee, and the blessee is benefiting more if they're not involved in an intimate relationship. So I can say blessers should continue blessing our blessees.
Okay, adding on to what Etta said, she talked about unwanted pregnancies, right? So this might lead to abortion, which is a bad thing, and like the girl's life will be at risk due to abortion.
Okay.
I want to say there's also a situation whereby this workplace-abusive relationship affects your family at home, whereby your wife can commit, I don't want to say, your wife can commit suicide. Like we all know there's a story of a woman who killed herself and her children, probably because of the husband's infidelity. And due to this blessing relationship, something is always lacking in his house, whether financial or because he's focusing on us, the young girls.
And I think this blessee type of situation becomes a cycle, mostly on the blessee. For example, let's say if my blesser dumps me or breaks up with me, he can take everything that he has bought for me, like cars, the phone, and everything. And the fact that you're trying to keep up an image, you end up looking for another blesser and more problems emerge, and hence the cycle.
And also, I think it's now popular in Africa, basically in Africa. There's some people who believe in black money, dark money, something like that. Other women are getting this into it, and they will be used as their sex objects. Maybe the rituals they would want to perform, would want them to sleep with street girls or virgin girls, something like that. So at the end, maybe they'll lose their lives, or maybe their parts will be taken, something like that. So basically, I think it's not so bad.
Wow, so I kind of got my chain of thoughts, but I want to talk about family disintegration. We see that if a blesser is placing a blessee and the wife finds out, it won't go in the house because the wife feels like the husband is cheating, so I should, which energy should kind of cheat as well and end up separating.
Yeah, there is high risk of STI spread because the blazers may be sleeping around with a lot of boys and girls, and that will cause many problems for the state and nations. And we all know how these STIs have been increasing and so forth.
So I want to say that this relationship, due to lack of employment and corruption, I can be forced to get into a relationship mainly because I want the job. You get it? Mainly because I want a job. So I would be forced to do what my employer wants, so I can benefit from that.
I'd just like to add on to what everyone said. Another effect of the blesser and blessee type of relationship can be wrecked marriages. You know, the moment the wife finds out that no, my husband is cheating on me, this leads to some women leave, but some don't, because in the African culture we're told you have to stay and you have to stay strong, you have to keep your marriage intact, be it whatever he's doing. So this can lead to wrecked marriages, and I don't think any girl here would want to wreck a marriage because that is God's vow and it's bad. So I'm not judging anyone, so bless us finally. I'm just saying. Okay, so yeah.
You talked about wrecked marriages, but don't you think the blesser knows he's married? In most cases, the blesser actually says it up front, like, I'm married, this, but why do people end up blaming the blessee mostly? When it's not like he doesn't know that he's married, it's not like he doesn't know that he doesn't have children, but he's the one who's promoting the wreckage in the marriage type of thing.
Yeah, I totally agree.
summing up all the effects we were talking about, I just discovered there were negative effects. Don't we have like positive effects on the blessed place thing? And if we have, I guess we can talk about it.
Okay, I think they are positive effects. They're offering financial assistance to the less privileged, like paying tuition fees.
Less privileged.
Sure. Okay. I think there are positive effects. They are offering financial assistance to the less privileged, like paying tuition fees, groceries, etc.
So are you saying that all the people that are less privileged, in fact the girls that are less privileged outside there, they should look for blessers? Are you saying that?
Not to be able to bless.
Okay, I'll come back to you, but then I just wanted to add on to what you said. I know of a situation whereby the mother of the girl knows she's in a relationship with the blesser, whereby the blesser buys groceries for them, he pays for his school fees. So yeah, that's a positive effect. Yes, giving financial assistance.
Yeah. Another positive of places is that, let me give you an example. We all know, most of us here, we bought the school bus, right? We bought the school bus. Maybe you woke up late, you go to CBZ, you see the bus is not there, it's already past, it's already 2:09. You don't have any other resort to do. So, you just call your blesser up, you be like, hi sugar daddy, can you please come and pick me up? And then you get to tell us within time. So I feel like it's a positive of having a blessing.
Spencer, want to say something? Lisa?
I think blessers provide convenience, like what Austin is saying. If you want something to eat and your family can provide it in that type of way, your blesser bridges the gap and the void that you need. If you want anything at any time, probably the blesser trying to impress you will do the same thing. So it's like a matter of they're convenient in some sense.
Yeah, I actually think they are like positive effects here because I've heard of a couple of girls who had blessers, but like they were smart enough to invest the money they were getting. Instead of like him giving you $100 or $500 to go shopping in SA or Dubai or wherever, that certain person will take the money, and probably invest it, probably buy a stand, probably start a business. So I think
You're a businesswoman.
like you just have to be smart about it. You can start your own thing and actually break away from the blesser and be independent on your own. And actually, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I just you just said it all. Just that the best blesser can provide for your basic needs, shelter, food, and security as well.
So we're going to go towards solutions. Like, what are the solutions to stopping such? Are there any solutions to stopping such relationships? Can you go to a certain girl with the blesser and say, no, what you're doing is wrong, and you're not supposed to do that, you're wrecking marriage, or you could get STIs, you get HIV. Can you talk to someone and actually get them to stop such?
When I was saying to educate the blessees on the amount of harm that is caused by the blessers who try and come into your life to kind of help you.
Take your next step towards success and further your education with Africa University, a world-class center of excellence and a higher institution of choice for leadership development in Africa. We are a private Pan-African institution which is home to close to 30 African nationalities. We offer over 50 academic programs, from undergraduate studies to PhD programs. Enroll with us for the March and August intakes. Africa University, investing in Africa's future.
Education, I feel like we can come up with some civil society organizations or NGOs that we can kind of form some movements to educate Zimbabwe or African nations of the consequences, the amount of harm that is caused by these places. yeah, at some point we feel like it's beneficiary for the places that are being given money that's not going to be enough for them. They need a future, rather. They don't need some peanuts money, some peanuts.
But how can we educate a person that is who is willing to be with a blesser? And it's not even an African issue as well, because even in America you get blesser sugar daddy websites and all that. So how do you tend on educating people who are willing to partake in such?
Not everyone is really willing to take part in being blessed with a blesser.
So how does someone get forced? So you're saying someone will get forced into being...
Some of them are ignorant, actually. So they don't know what these things lead them to. So yeah, if we educate some of them, it's going to help them. Some of them, it's not like we are trying we're just trying to alleviate the effects.
Yeah, I think it's very difficult to come to the solution to solving this whole issue in places and places, because it's a very broad topic, because it's all around. Be it at AU, be it at like MSU, be it at Lupane State, Kwanda State, right? The issue of is everywhere. So coming up with a solution to solve all of that now is a problem, because the thing is that let's start sort of like a relationship, right? It's a mutual agreement. Let's say I'm in a relationship with Yoshadai, right? You and I may not know that I'm in a relationship with Yoshadai. So it's very difficult to solve this, because who do you know has a blessing, or who do you know hasn't, or who do you know doesn't have a blessing? You get it? So it's sort of difficult.
Yeah, I think for us to provide another solution to this kind of issue, blessing, I think we need to encourage positive parenting, whereby parents have to be involved in their children's lives and checking up on them, especially at universities, regularly checking up on them. And I think it's something that is of fundamental importance.
Anyone to what Austin and Casey said. I think it's impossible for us to have solutions to the situation, mainly because there's some of them who are getting into these relationships for fun and not for the benefits, just for fun.
I think the easiest stage, I think they have to take the thing of age of consent seriously. I just think if they take that thing serious, I think the rate of the relationship type of thing will reduce. And also, just knowing that you are having a relationship with someone who is underage, at a stage we have to take the thing of age of consent seriously.
Okay. If you say we need to take the age of consent seriously, but do you know that someone who's what's the age restriction?
Currently in Zimbabwe it's 18 years.
It's 18 years, right? But you know someone who's of the age 20 or 25 can be manipulated into a relationship, can be forced into a relationship mainly because the person has power or the person has way too much money.
Yes,
so what do we do about the cases of those who are over the age restriction?
I just think they need a voice. They need a voice. Like, they just need a voice. Like, I know the political powers, like the political leaders, have so much power that they can silence everyone. But I think they should have an organization.
Okay, so as I was saying, I don't think age restriction can be a solution to this blesser-blessee type of relationship. In a way, there are people who are above the age restriction who are being manipulated and forced into these relationships, mainly because the person has way too much money or the person has power over you, and the person can force you by giving you ultimatums like, if you don't do this, I'll do this to you. So obviously you will be scared for your life. So you end up doing what he wants you to do.
So unfortunately, guys, we've come to the end of our discussion. We would have loved to talk about a lot more issues that are, going on in today's world, affecting today's youth. Thank you for tuning in, and please, if you've got any pressing issues, any comments, don't forget to leave it in the comment description below. Please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.